Hello everybody and welcome back to Snowfix. It's episode 68.
Yay.
Now you were worried, I know you were worried, we've been gone for a long time.
Forever.
Some people thought it was gone forever, but no way, we're relentless, we're a cannonball of fun.
We are,
Coming
and
your
we're
way.
all back. Charlie's holding the camera,
Yep.
and we're actually kicking up the season with a big fat bang. It's gonna be the best season ever, I'm not gonna lie. We started off in Zurich at Freestyle.ch with snowboarding and skiing's biggest names,
I think
right?
that's a fair comment because we started off with this guy.
Hi, my name is Olsson and you're watching Snowfix.
So now obviously you're not riding this year, that's because of your knee. So I saw in your video blog that you just had a checkup recently and it's looking okay. How's it going?
Yeah, it's sort of been feeling a bit sore for the last half year, and then I went and got an MRI in New Zealand. And I got back, I thought it was fine, and then the doctor's like, well, you need surgery. So I had surgery on Monday, like 5 days ago.
Yeah.
And it's just the meniscus, so no biggie, but at least now I get to be here and enjoy the contest like everyone else without being nervous.
And so what's your role here? You're going to do some signing, you're just going to high five some people, maybe do some, you're doing your video blog?
Yeah, obviously the video blog, do things like this,
Yeah.
signing, hang out, have fun, and do whatever, I need to do.
Exactly. And so the super session that went off last year, some of the best videos, like a product of that I've seen like all year. What's the plan for this year? The same sort of thing back in Aura?
I hope so. We're right now negotiating with Aura to try to lock down some dates, which is not the easiest thing. So I wish I could tell you that it's all set and all great, but I'm still on my toes, hoping that everything's going to be fine.
Any changes from last year's setup, or are you going to try and build on it?
Well, if we get the date set, there are some changes, small minor things, but they're all really secret that I can't announce yet.
That's fair enough, that's fair enough. Is it fair to say, Yoon, that you're a bit of a perfectionist in life? Like with you tweaking with your cars, with your super session, making all the jumps perfect, with your skiing, doing the racing as well as freestyle. Is that a fair comment?
Yeah.
Okay.
People that know me probably, could confirm that it's probably even worse than perfection.
Okay.
Because, it's sometimes I spent 8 hours drawing this little thing on my car because I couldn't find a production thing that was good enough.
Yeah, so that's the carbon fiber stuff.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's perfection. I like it perfect.
And so, in a dreamland, if you've achieved everything you want to achieve with like skiing and stuff like that, what do you reckon would be the next thing that you'd like to put yourself to?
Well, I mean, my big thing right now is that I want to, I've started to say that I want to win a World Cup in racing.
Okay.
Because, at first it was sort of like I want to get back into racing. And then it was like I want to get good at racing. And then it was I want to make the Olympics. And then I was like, I want to make the top 10. And then I realized that I'm still going to probably be pissed if I don't win. So I might as well be honest and say that I want to win a World Cup.
And how is the racing going?
It's been going really well. And it's, I've raced pretty much half the time in New Zealand and jumped the other half, which really sort of gives me a diversity in the skiing. Yeah. So whenever I strap the race skis on, it's fresh. Whenever I strap the twin tips on, it's fresh. So, I've never had as much fun on skis as I have, over the last half year.
And so what's it going to take for you to reach that sort of goal with racing? Like how many cups have you got to go through? Or?
Well, I've got a 5-year plan.
Yep.
Sort of like where I need to be after each year. This year I'm ahead of my plan, which is good. But it's still, it's a really long process, and I'm just going to keep skiing. And I think as long as I have fun and train hard and, stay focused, then, you never know who succeeds. But I think that, I succeeded in this. So hopefully I have what it takes.
Exactly. Well, we're going to keep watching the video blog and enjoy freestyle. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no problem.
Cheers,
Thank you.
Yes, I think it's fair to say that I've achieved some life goals just by meeting that
You've
man.
achieved creaming your pants, Timmy.
Yeah, I did. I cleaned my pants twice in one interview.
So
but
good.
it is Yoon. It's Yoon.
It's Yoon. But it gets better than Yoon, doesn't it?
It gets on a par. It stays on a par. Usually at this point we'd do some news, but I'm actually going to save some time for the end because we've got a big announcement that we've got planned. But I will just say this one thing. There's a new ski brand out. It's called Corrupt. They've got some really big names on the team already. We're talking Richie Perman. We're talking Condi Tobe.
Oh, I know the other one. Colby James West. And you want to know how I know? It's because you talked to him and I cut it on camera.
Okay, so we're here at Freestyle.ch with Colby James West. Now, how many times have you been at Freestyle before? This is the 12th year. Have you been here before?
No, it's my first time actually. Last year I was supposed to come, but I missed my flight. so I didn't show up.
Whoops.
Yeah. No.
So they've added an extra 8 meters on the jump. Obviously, you don't notice that. Is it big? Is it intimidating from the top?
It's not that intimidating. It's just more like a real park jump. I think it's better this way because we don't have to rush our tricks. You know, usually with city jumps we have to fight for speed and try to go as big as we can. But here it's just as good to hit the right spot on the landing. So.
And you know that big gap. Do you notice that as you're coming down, or is it a bit hidden?
No, it's a good. Sorry, it's right up there. It's a good. 20 feet before the knuckle, so you don't notice it at all. I mean, you'd have to hook a serious edge and be going really slow to fall into the gap. But I suppose for TV, maybe I'll do it just for fun. Yeah.
Well, talking of that, you've heard about the Shit Happens Award. So it's just like
no, I haven't actually. What is it?
It's an award at the end of the show for the biggest slam in all the different.
Oh, I
series.
could get that because I got some tricks I'm gonna try to pull out for this that I haven't really done in competition yet. So. Hopefully I land them, but if I don't, hopefully I get a dirt bike.
Yeah.
It's a dirt bike, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know it was the biggest slam, but I saw the dirt bike sitting out there, and I really want one. All the boys back home. I live with Simon and Peter and TJ and Luke, and they all got dirt bikes, and I didn't get one.
Jealous. A bit jealous.
Yeah, a little bit.
What other events? Are you going to the Ice to Air? Are you going to the LG Freeze?
Yep, both of those, and then King of Style. Yeah, that one.
Okay, so finally I want to talk to you about Corrupt. So obviously this is your new ski brand. I've only just heard about it fairly recently. So who's on the team?
I'm on the team with Candide and Richard Perman. Candide 12X, Richard Perman. TJ, yeah, I think so.
Okay. Not on the DL.
On the DL, yeah. Maybe we shouldn't use that. Okay.
So, and what's the story? Because I see that they're manufactured by Dynastor. So, who's set it up? Who's behind it?
Well, basically, Gerlin, who started the company, great French guy, a good friend of mine. He wanted to start his own deal because obviously, as a rider, it's nice to be able to have your own input into something. And for me, it was great that he came to me and said, we want to start something that you have as much input as you want with what your ski is going to be like, what it looks like, the shape, everything, and we'll get you what you need to help out with your entire season. Everything just really clicked, and it was actually really good. I mean, the reason they're made by Dynastar right now is because we're not starting making our own product until next year, and so right now actually I'm going over like what I really want on the skis and what I want in a ski and that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited actually. I mean, I like the shape of these ones, but I'm really excited to get my own going, which will happen next year.
And so we've just got the final coming up now. Who's going to be in the top 3? Other than you, well, obviously yourself.
Okay, so the other top 2. Okay, PK is crushing it right now, and this other kid, Alex, I think his name is. He's doing really well too. I don't know. It's anybody's jam.
Cool, man. Sure. Well, good luck with it. And if you don't achieve the top spot, hopefully you get the Shit Happens Award.
Yeah.
You get to take a bike home.
We'll see. I might have to just send her into the net.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love a dirt bike. So we'll see what happens.
Cool, man. Good luck. Thanks for speaking to us.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers, Colby.
much to handle, you know. I just landed a trick that I've never done in a big air comp, and everything just felt super good all day. I haven't done one crash, so I'm just no words for this right now.
Yeah, on my first run, I did a good 1080, but I couldn't land. Too much of an impact, and then I was the first guy to go, and I said everything or nothing, and I tried it again, and I don't know, I was surprised that I landed, and it's cool.
So I think it's fair to say that we've started things off with a bang, isn't it, Tim?
That's right, we've had two of the biggest names in skiing on the show already. We've got even more big names coming next week from Freestyle.
Yep, and I just don't know how to top it off, because that was pretty big. How do we top that off?
Do you know what? I can top that off, Jules, because I've got the big announcement that we've been talking about.
You do?
Snowfix is going on tour. That's right, we're going to Canada, we're going to the States, and we're going all over Europe, and we want to meet as many of you guys as possible.
Yes.
At every single place that we go to, we're having a party, so you guys can come and get drunk with us.
That's right. We'll be keeping details up on Snowfix.tv as to where we'll be and when exactly. In the meantime, I can tell you that we'll be hitting Whistler and Aspen, and we've never been, so we want you guys to help us out. We need to know where we can get drunk, where we can ride, if you know of any secret spots. Also, we're doing this massive road trips, which I'm kind of dreading actually, from Whistler to Aspen. I'll be stuck in the car with those guys for so long, so we need ways to keep ourselves entertained.
Yeah.
If you can think of any pranks, send us your entries, snowfix@negativegravity.co.uk. Be as creative and as imaginative as possible, and you could win this.
Yeah, well, we have got a prize, that's right. It's this t-shirt. It's a t-shirt from Freestyle, the event we were just at, but it's not any old t-shirt. We got it signed by every single skier and snowboarder that was at the event. On both sides, look, check that out, and this could be on your very own body in just a few weeks' time. So send your entries to snowfix@negativegravity.co.uk, and make sure you tune in again next week and check out who signed the shirt.